Break now with Jake Doyle. He's forced to go backwards though to Dara Keane, who in turn goes back to Keeney. And Keane Moore gets his first touches of the game, but his clearance is charged down by Max Mata, touches it down for Barlow. Barlow takes a touch, and he just delays on the ball, delays the strike, it's pushed away, and UCD can clear their lines. Massive chance there for Sligo Rovers. The Rovers have plenty of men in the box for him to aim at. Ball comes in. Mata gets a header into the back of the net. It's that man, Max Mata, once again.
Great goal done.
With his 8th goal of the season, Max Mata remains at the top of the goal scoring charts for Sligo Rovers. Caelan Barlow floated the ball straight onto Max Mata's head, and he just knocked it down into the back of the net. Sligo Rovers 1, UCD 0, and Rovers couldn't have asked for a better start than that, Ronan.
Absolutely done, yeah. You can, as you mentioned there, ideal start. Barlow, we know what he can do from set pieces, and Mata, you know, he's well able, he can rise as high, and it's a fantastic header. Like, you know, as I mentioned there, Mata he's a physical presence, he can move too, but certainly we can watch it here again. Mata ball into the great ball in from Barlow.
Just lofted it in there right onto the front post, and Mata rising highest to knock it down into the back of the net with 4 minutes on the clock here. It's Sligo Rovers 1, UCD 0, and we're back underway here. Jack Keeney now in the heart of the UCD defence. Launches one out to that left-hand side once again. And there's no rush to track back. Still with Dempsey. Comes as far as Jake Doyle on the edge of the box. It's around Nando Pineacker, who pulls him back. It's with Alex Nolan now in the box. Nolan gets it back onto his left foot, has a strike away. Great save from Luke McNicholas. Comes to Dara Keane. Or Brendan Barr, I should say, got the strike on that, but Nando Pineacker was on hand to block the shot there. Ball rolls out for a throw into UCD in line with the Sligo Rovers box here on their right.
Great opportunity there for UCD, Donald. Like, you know, Alex Nolan, great player, cuts inside there, and a good save by McNicholas.
Dan Norris on his way, but the ball comes through to Jake Doyle. Good switch of play from Doyle to find Alex Nolan in space here on the left hand side, making his way towards the Rovers box. Plays in Brendan Barr here on the right hand side, but his cross is way too close to Luke McNicholas. He'll catch that one with ease. Diagonal switch from Nando Pineacker, finds Fabrice Hartman. Lovely touch from the winger to kill it and send Caelan Barlow on his way down the right hand side. Reverse ball finds Fabrice Hartman steaming into the box, and he gets it back on his left foot, gets the strike away and rolls it into the back of the net.
What a goal.
What a move from Sligo Rovers. Fabrice Hartman's 2nd goal of the season, his 2nd goal here in the showgrounds. Another assist for Caelan Barlow. That's 2 for him tonight alone. Sligo Rovers 2, UCD 0, and that's what John Russell wants to do here, Ronan.
Oh, absolutely done. Great goal. Great goal. Great bit of play from Barlow, has to be said, and Fabrice Hartman, no, that's what he does, cuts inside on that right hand flank. He's left footed, he shifts to shoot a few times, but then when he gets the shot away, it gives Keane Moore no chance. Great goal, Donald, and I suppose it's deserved, really.
Absolutely. Sligo Rovers double their lead here on 25 minutes thanks to Fabrice Hartman's 2nd goal of the season. We'll just take another look at it here. You can see the combination play there between Barlow and Fabrice Hartman. Lovely little one-touch football, and then Fabrice Hartman, well, he was off on his way, wasn't he? Shifted it back onto his left boot and rolled it into the bottom left corner. Now on the ball for Sligo Rovers. Back to Fabrice Hartman. First time ball into the box, finds Will Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald gets a strike away. Oh, just took a deflection on the way out. I think it's gone out for another corner.
That was certainly a different routine, Donald. You know, you said you were surprised, and I suppose John Russell probably isn't surprised. That's what he worked on during the week. But a chance once again
Barlow just outside the UCD box. Lays one off to Bulger, but again it's Kieran Behan there defending, but Bulger still has it, brings it to the touchline and floats the ball to the backside. Mata's there, knocks it down. Well defended though by Jack Keeney. Ronan, you were calling for a handball there, as were some of the fans here in the main stand, but the ball bounces out for another corner to Sligo Rovers.
Great bit of play there from Greg Bulger, got in behind, you know, great kind of different ball into the ball, kind of chipped it forward, and Mata got ahead on it, and look, let's head off the shoulder there of a UCD player, and I don't know, we've seen them.
Puts it right in the middle. Who's there? Nando Pineacker gets ahead on it this time. Fitzgerald keeps it in, knocks it back across the line. Mata gets another touch on it, but again just can't keep the header on target. This time putting it wide of the right hand post, and he's getting closer and closer to his 2nd goal here, Ronan.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. He knows that he wants that 2nd goal, and we see a great corner to the box, and
approach half time here in the showgrounds. Behan floats on towards the middle of the 6-yard box. Good strong punch on it though from Luke McNicholas. Comes to Mark Dignam, who lines up a strike, and the ball rolls all the way through and into the back of the net, and UCD pull a goal back right on the stroke at half time. Fantastic strike from Mark Dignam just to chest it down for himself, and arrowed one into the bottom right corner, but Sligo Rovers will be awful disappointed to concede a goal in that manner, Ronan.
Oh, disappointing indeed, though. You know, ball into the box, it was dealt with only as far as Dignam, and you know, going into the game, I thought myself, you know, tonight keep a clean sheet, that'll go a long way to the victory, and That's another goal conceded, Donald. That's what, 11 games now without a clean sheet, and you know, Dignam, you can't get away from Dignam's strike. Great strike on the ball and past McNicholas, but a very disappointing from a Sligo Rovers
ball out to Branifalk here on the right hand side. Rovers playing some lovely football here. It's back with Greg Bulger. Bit of space opens up ahead of him. Lovely ball from Bulger, finds Max Mata. Oh, what a chance for Sligo Rovers. And Ronan, what a goal that would have been. Passing and moving out of the top drawer from Sligo Rovers. Excellent ball there from Greg Bulger to find Max Mata in the box. And again, he just couldn't keep the header on target.
Oh, great ball. Great chance there, Don. You know, we were wondering what Bulger would do. Great
down for the next couple of minutes anyway. Barlow just knocks the ball out to him. And what can Fabrice Hartman do now with space on the right hand side? Gets the ball into the box. Comes to Niall Morahan, who just gets the first time shot. I took it away from Max Mata. Big chance there again for Sligo Rovers, but just a little bit of a tame effort there, Ronan, from Niall Morahan.
Yeah, Niall Morahan wouldn't be known for his goal scoring. Finds himself in probably an unfamiliar position there, and the ball just came to him. He got a toe to it. And
Branifalk, who sends it down the wing for Fabrice Hartman. Dempsey keeping a close eye on him, but Hartman leaves him for dust, as he does to Daniel Norris as well. Still with Fabrice Hartman. Gets a strike away, loops up and into the back of the net. Fabrice Hartman has his second goal with the aid of a huge deflection to loop it up over Cian Moore, but Sligo Rovers won't care about that. They've got their third goal this evening. Fabrice Hartman will give him the benefit of the doubt and say he has a second, but it's Sligo Rovers 3, UCD 1.
Oh, they won't care indeed, Donald. Yeah, that third goal is so important. 2-1 up is a dangerous lead, as I mentioned, and you know, Hartman there, you know, he did what he does best, cut inside, give defenders all sorts of nightmares. What's he going to do? Takes the shot, deflects off a UCD player and loops into the back of the net, and I suppose Hartman will claim it. It mightn't be the dubious goal. His panel might be out, but
looking at the replay here, Ronan, I'm not sure if it actually did take a deflection. It looked like Hartman might have just scooped it up with his left boot. We'll see it here. Is in the box, comes to Will Fitzgerald on the edge of the box, but again well defended by Brendan Barr. Fitzgerald lays one off to Reece Hutchinson. Hutchinson gets into the box again on the left hand side, looks to float it in, and just rolls it across the 6-yard box, and Radosavich was there, just couldn't get a touch on it, and the ball just whistles out of play for a goal kick to UCD.
Yeah, Hutchinson there, great, but got in behind, and
UCD still have plenty of men up there. Greg Bulger looks to win it back, but Behan does really well there to flick away from both of them. Looks to line one up, but that was straight down the throat of Luke McNicholas, who grabs it, and the referee Paul McLaughlin blows the final whistle, and that will be that here in the showgrounds. Sligo Rovers 3, UCD 1, the final score here in the showgrounds. And Ronan Flanagan, what a game we here from the showgrounds as Sligo Rovers see off UCD with a 3-1 victory. Some dazzling goals on display. I hope you enjoyed that performance as much as we did here this evening. From Ronan Flanagan and myself, Donal Ryan here, it's good night.